finale of this 3-game weekend series between the LA Dodgers and the Colorado Rockies. These two should be exciting to watch go at each other, and it's all coming up next. Tyler Anderson gets the assignment for the rubber match in this series. What's your take on him, H?
Well, he's been good. He's had a solid season. If you look at his strikeout to walk ratio, it's 2-to-1, so that means he's around the plate. He's going to continue to dominate a little bit, but I think the key for him to continue to be successful is stay on the same mindset, pitch by pitch, inning by inning. We'll see if he executes that in this game.
Trace Thompson is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. These Rockies, Harold, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Well, Matt, the other thing, I mean, they're 3-2 on the homestand, so they haven't been real consistent. You'd like to see 4-1 or even 5-0 at this point, the way they've played baseball. That's why this game today puts you at 4-2, and now you feel a little bit better, like you're playing pretty good, consistent ball.
Breaks his bat as this ball's lifted into the air. On the move is Gonzalez. He's there and records the first out. A chance now for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Yeah, Matty, you've got to keep an eye on Yasiel Puig. You know, he's driving in a lot of runs. With runners in scoring position, he's hitting over 350. That tells me he thrives in those moments. He enjoys it. We'll see if he gets an opportunity to perform with runners on base in this one.
Chris Taylor comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Gonzalez giving chase. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting third.
Stepping into the box, Charlie Culberson. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Into the windup and the pitch. Drilled on the ground to short. Story picks it up. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. It's the Dodgers 0, Rockies coming up. This is Major. Clayton Kershaw is on the mound for the Dodgers in this contest. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Harold Reynolds, this Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. Despite that loss last time out, they've been one of the hottest teams around, winning 8 in a row before that.
Well, Matt, and another thing, I mean, this is a really good team. We know that, right? I mean, they've already clinched the division. The question will be, how do you rest guys down the stretch to get ready for the playoffs? And that, to me, is more challenging maybe than the rest of the season on the calendar.
With that, here's a look at the Rockies lineup card for this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, I think they need to get some better performances out of DJ LeMahieu. Over the last 10 games, he's only hit 1 home run. And as a guy that hits in the middle order, they're expecting a lot more from him than just 1 bomb. The power just hasn't been there over this stretch.
Swing and a line drive, but this is going to get foul.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
1-2 now as this catches the outer half. And he takes strike 3 called. Back-to-back strikeouts here to open the home first, 2 away.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Matt, we better fasten our seatbelts here. If they're going to get a win on the road, this is the guy to help get it done. 2 Ks in the bottom of the first. Uh-oh, he's on his game.
And this is fouled back and out of play. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Down, they got him to reach for one as this is popped high in the air toward the left side of the infield. Culberson will put this one away, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. Still. In now is Yasiel Puig. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one.
Yasiel Puig.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And there to put it away is Gonzalez, and there's your first out.
All right, here's how the Rocks line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking down at second base at DJ LeMahieu. Talk about overlooked. Now, this guy's won Gold Gloves, and people don't even know about it. He's got tremendous range, great hands, makes all the plays.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Gonzalez coming on. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Oh, he hits a little dying quail behind the infielder. I tell you what, he couldn't have thrown that ball any better. Talk about placement. That was perfect.
Scott Van Slyke.
Here's Scott Van Slyke. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 3 homers and 8 runs batted in. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. One there. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. Dodgers retire. Settling in now, Trevor Story. He'll be the one to start things here against Clayton Kershaw. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Trevor Story becomes the first out here in the bottom of the second. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw. He's got 8 hits in 50 at-bats. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Bottom of the second here with no score. Fouled back.
Ooh, that's one he wants back right now. Man, it looked like his timing was perfect. He just didn't barrel it up.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another try at 2-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Puig's got a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning.
Batting 6.
Stepping into the box, Ian Desmond. He drove in one of their 2 runs in last night's ball game. Now a fastball is swung on and tipped foul right near home plate. It's strike one. And here's a ball hit in the air. Eibner is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. We'll move to the third. Now at the plate, Bobby Wilson. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Number 35, Bobby Wilson.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Garneau has a play, and that's the first out of the inning. So with 1 away now, let's quickly give you a look at the standings in the National League West entering play today as you see where these 2 teams sit in relation to one another. Striding into the box, Kike Hernandez. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike one.
Boy, that's such a great pitch for the pitcher. It's so hard to lay off a changeup when you're looking for the fastball on the first pitch, and clearly he was looking fastball.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
Well, that was a pretty good swing right there. Tough changeup. Back-to-back changeups, and he fouls it off. Now you get the pitch you want, because I can't see him throwing another changeup right here.
And a neck-high fastball that time. 1 out, nobody on. Hit on the ground out to short. Backhanded. On to first, and there are 2 down.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, number
So
22.
striding forward now, Clayton Kershaw. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
No strikes.
And that's too high, ball 2.
Tell you what, pitching to the pitcher is not that easy. Sometimes when you face him, a little bit of a letdown. He's in a 2-0 count right now. You got to really focus, I think, more so with the pitcher hitting against you than anybody.
In there, 2-1. And the pitch on 2-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
There's 2 outs in the inning, 3-1 count to the pitcher. You got to make him swing the bat right here. You just have to.
And there's a called strike at the knees as he was hoping for a base on balls there, but it's a full count now, 3-2. Here comes the payoff pitch. Swing and a line drive. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one into end. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Swing and a miss as he's just behind the breaking ball. Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
So with 1 away, we'll take a look at the standings here, and it'll show you that these guys have already wrapped up the division race as they've set their sights now on the postseason. Dustin Garneau comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And he makes the throw to first. Garneau is retired, 2 down now.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Heading after it is Thompson. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for. Digging in to try it again, Trace Thompson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Center fielder, Trace Thompson.
Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone to lead off the inning.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so we waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
In now, Chris Taylor. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 1 run, 2 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. On the ground to third. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Charlie Culberson.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Charlie Culberson. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And this is fouled straight back. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. At third, Arenado. Here's another 2-2. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Ready with another 2-2. Jammed him there as this is rolled out to short. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder, Yasiel Puig.
Digging in for his second at bat, Yasiel Puig comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
Man, that ball was smoked. I don't even know if he had time to react. That ball went right by him and was landing in the outfield before he blinked.
Brett Eibner will be the next to dig in at the plate. Swing and a liner. And there's ball 1. Here's the 1-1. On the run, this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Takes this the other way to right, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Another hit, another multi-hit game. He has been on some kind of hot streak. They better start paying attention to him.
Standing in now, Scott Van Slyke, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And Gonzalez will make the catch, and the inning is over. But the Dodgers are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. Striding in once again, David Dahl back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see there, he sits in 4th place in that department in the National League. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate. It's strike 1.
Oh, right there. Sometimes you can just miss a ball. Doesn't mean you have to swing and miss, but that ball's right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't square it up the way he'd like to. He missed it.
In for strike 2.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Again, he sends it out of play.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw on to first will take care of him, and Kershaw is in control now, 2 away.
The batter, number 28.
Here's Nolan Arenado. He popped out in his first trip. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Kershaw gets the sign. Here's the 0-1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. No runs, no hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him. You know, I think that curveball in the previous pitch had him thinking about getting another one because there's no reason he shouldn't have had a big rip at that fastball. That was right in every hitter's happy zone.
This is hit well out toward deep left field. That one is out of here. This game is tied. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. In there, strike 2.
Well, it's awful difficult, Matt, to hit when you find yourself down 0-2, but particularly when you haven't even swung the bat yet.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Now at the plate, Bobby Wilson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
35.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This one's down to third. Arenado has it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The batter, number 14. Second baseman.
Ready for another chance. Kike Hernandez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. High in the air out towards shallow right. Gonzalez has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The batter, number 22.
In now, Clayton Kershaw. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Right down Broadway that time. Strike 1.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
Chop foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul. 2 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Here comes another 0-2. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds at 2-2. Now another 2-2. Swung on and hit softly on a line. Foul. The 2-2 one more time. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Waiting on it is Dahl. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Dodgers down in. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering. And a slider. Oh, got a favorable call on that one, as that's the first out of the inning. There's our line score through the first 4.5, and these guys have basically had the bats taken right out of their hands. Just one hit to this point. Ian Desmond will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
I really love the way he's attacked.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Eibner ranging back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall.
Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded.
And he's in there at third with a one-out triple.
And this is what good major league hitters do with a pitch on the outer half. They don't try to do too much with it. Just square it up the best you can and drive it to the opposite gap. By the time the outfielders react and get to it, he's well on his way to third.
Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
This is where getting ahead in the count really pays off for you. Now you can get him to chase a pitch, maybe get a ground ball, double play.
And they're going to grab the lead here as this is down for extra bases. And the run is in to score as they'll grab the lead here 2-1. And he's going to make it easily. It's a stand-up triple. Digging in, Dustin Garneau. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Right over the middle, knee high. Comes set with the 0-1. Hit on the ground to third. To his right, Culberson. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Now batting, pitcher, Tyler Anderson.
Kershaw into the windup. First pitch on its way. Hit hard. Foul. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Hot shot on the ground is short. Taylor's got it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So digging in and looking for more, Trace Thompson. Rain continues to fall here in the 6th. Smoked on the ground left side, and it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning. So the Dodgers get their leadoff hitter on base to kick off the inning.
Number 3.
Ready for another shot now. Chris Taylor, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Shows bunt as he gets this one down. Throw on to first, so the sacrifice is successful.
Third baseman, number 6.
Striding in once again, Charlie Culberson. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. He's set, and the pitch. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1.
Well, it's really starting to come down now, and the first thing I'm thinking about is how it's going to impact the game. Are the pitchers going to have to come out of this game? They're going to go very long. It could have a big impact when you get rain like this.
I got him lunging that time as he pushes one on the ground to second. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting.
And that Colorado bullpen comes to life now with a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Here's a ball skied in the air near the line, back behind first. LeMahieu is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great one left for LA. Score holds. It's 3-1.
For the Rockies, center fielder David
Dahl is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
The batter, number 9.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he's finding new life out there in the 6th inning as this is swung on and missed. It's 0-2 now.
Oh, he reached back and challenged him right there. I like that. Early in the count. Here it is, big fella. I know you're a good hitter, but I'm coming right after you.
Batter number 28, third baseman, Nolan
Kershaw gets the sign. Here comes the first pitch. Nolan Arenado is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Matt, he's throwing a lot of strikes. Very impressive, right? We just saw swing and miss. But he may be even more effective if every now and then he throws a ball that's out of the zone, because they know he's in the zone. They're being really aggressive. If they have to think a little bit, it might not be a strike. It might be good for him.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies as the lead remains. Brett Eibner will be the next to dig in at the plate. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. Ran it in on him as this is bounced toward short. Story brings it in, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The first baseman, number 33.
Here's Scott Van Slyke. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th. Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen.
Bobby Wilson.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And this one's not close. It's in the 3rd for ball 1. Now here's the pitch. Hit on the ground to 3rd. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Trevor Story is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. Looking to send him packing again. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1 and 2. And another foul ball. Here's another 1-2. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. And bye-bye, that one's gone into the bleachers.
Yeah, he was having 0 luck.
The batter, right fielder, Carlos.
Now here's the Dodgers skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. Stepping in now, Carlos Gonzalez. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Up next for Colorado.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Ian Desmond, 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. Set to deliver the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Van Slyke in foul ground. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, Left fielder.
Digging in once again, Billy Hamilton. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ball game. In there at the letters 0-1. And he gripped that one a bit too tightly as it broke down and just about got him.
Well, we all know he can burn on the base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. But the Rockies add one. Ready for another.
Leading off for the Dodgers, second baseman, Kike Hernandez.
Into the windup and the pitch. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Dahl going back on it, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
That was a pretty good fastball, and it almost got by him. But he's able to slap it in the gap in the right center field. Because of the velocity off the bat, the outfielders couldn't cut it off in time and allowed him to cruise into second really easy.
Austin Barnes will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 15, Austin Barnes.
Little chopper back his way. Throw goes to third. Ball's there, and he is out at third. And that didn't work out too well as the pinch hitter comes on to bounce into a double play. Trace Thompson digs in, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, and it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
And Desmond will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Dodgers go down quietly. They trail it 4-1. Chris Hatcher is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 41.
At the plate, Dustin Garneau. Let's see what he can do leading off the home 8th.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. Rafael Enoa will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And this is fouled at the plate. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Now batting, center fielder
David Dahl is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Adam Ottavino takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Digging in to try it again, Chris Taylor. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Corey Seager is going to be asked to try and be the rally starter as he's up off the bench, ready to lead it off in the 9th. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Chop foul wide of first. Ready with the 0-2. And a waste pitch there, 1-2.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Here it comes. Swing and a little blooper to center. Story into shallow center, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Well, that's what you want right there. Late in the game, leadoff single. Now they still got some work. To do. You got the time run on the on-deck circle, but they've got a shot now.
Justin Turner will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1. His average sits at 296 entering play. 23 homers and an even 80 RBIs. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run.
That, my friends, is a cardinal sin for any closer. You can't give up the long ball. Good thing for him, he still has the lead. We'll see now if he can rebound and actually keep it.
Mike Dunn, the lefty standing 6 foot even, takes over the pitching duties here. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, he looked like a caveman swing in the club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
0-2 pitch is swung on and lifted in the air out to center field. Dahl is right there, 1 down.
Now batting.
Ready. Once again, Brett Eibner. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Franklin Gutierrez will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. This one's into the bleachers and gone.
Yeah, he's been producing at the plate all year, so this should come as a surprise to nobody. But just because it's expected doesn't mean it's any less impressive. One swing, and we are tied.
Here's Scott Van Slyke as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Oh, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Now another 1-2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Riding into the box, Bobby Wilson. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Yasmani Grandal.
Hit hard on the ground to second. LeMahieu's got it. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done. So not a good turn of events for this home crowd, as now their 9th inning lead has evaporated. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Here's Nolan Arenado. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Takes a high fastball for a strike. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2. Ready with the 0-2. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there. You're down 0-2. You're in protect mode. You want to chase that ball. Nice layoff.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now at 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting.
Trevor Story is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. 0-2, here it is. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. This game's all tied at 4.
Second baseman, Kike Hernandez.
Hit back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base safely here in extra innings.
That's a strong hitter right there. Slider in on his hands, and he still is able to muscle it out far enough for a base hit.
Jonathan Villar will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The average to start play at .315. 13 home runs and 65 RBIs. The 0-1. And this one's in the dirt. And he is safe at second base as the decision to move up pays off, and that'll likely be scored a wild pitch. The 1-1 pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. Desmond is right there, and he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Trace Thompson. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Dahl moves over. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. But it is not in time as they take the lead here in the late going. Yeah, we see a from the stretch. Corey Seager is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored. This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Sent on the ground out to second. LeMahieu's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Kenley Jansen takes the ball, looking to make sure this game goes no further. Save situation here in inning number 10.
Kenley Jansen.
Carlos Gonzalez is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1.
Right fielder.
Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2. The 0-2 home. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
And he'll step on first himself for the out. Ian Desmond swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will get all the way out toward the 375 sign now. And there's your tying run at second base with a 1-out double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. 0-2, here it comes. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. He'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. Hit down the line at first. This will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Just a touch outside, 1-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. This is flared out towards second. And he'll put this one away. And with that, the ball game is over.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it. But, hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
A 1-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. Chris Hatcher claims the win out of the pen, his first. Kenley Jansen closes the door for the save, his league-leading 64th of the season. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon for the victorious Dodgers. 5 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Rockies, 4 runs on 5 hits. No errors. They left 1 man on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 15 minutes. A reminder that extra post-game RTD trains on the C line to Mineral and the E line to Lincoln are available down